Hey YouTubers, it's your pal Platt here, and today I'm drinking a beer from India. If you remember a couple weeks ago, I tried a beer from Myanmar that was alright, but at the time I remember thinking, wow, what a different place, to have a beer from. That's got me kind of interested now in trying beers from different countries, especially from the non-traditional beer countries. And I saw this the other day. It's Haywards 5000. It's one of the more popular brands there in India. It's actually produced by SAB Miller, and they have a large brewery in India, and they produce several brands. And I know InBev has a brewery too, so a lot of the major players have breweries there and create different lines, and this Hayward is one of them. Due to the European influence and the climate there, they do a lot of lager beers. They're not doing big ales or barley wines or what have you. And that's what this is a lager style beer. Think of it as somewhere between a regular, like a Budweiser, and like a malt liquor. This is going to be close to 8% alcohol, and it's going to be light in color and supposedly light in taste. So let's give her a try. All right. There we go. All right, nice golden color. Going to be a little dark, slightly darker than your average American light lager, but somewhere in that. Pick up a little hop on the nose. It's definitely an effervescent beer, good carbonation. So let's give her a try. All right, I'm getting quite a bit of malt sweetness. I can definitely see where this is compared to a malt liquor style beer. You can definitely pick up the higher alcohol content. The viscosity is similar to a malt liquor. Plenty of maltiness. A hair of the kind of Heineken European style lager skunkiness, but not as pronounced as the beer from Myanmar or a true Heineken would say. We've seen our heads reduced somewhat quickly. Overall, I'm going to say it's alright beer. Definitely, like I said, on the lighter side. Plenty of maltiness, but not much more of that. Not any hop complexity or not much hop at all, actually. Okay, I'm just going to give this an okay. Again, we are trying a beer from a non-traditional beer part of the world, and it's a lager. So I'm going to give her one more sip. Yeah, this is definitely in the malt liquor vein. Which makes me wonder, could I make a malt liquor? We'll save that for down the road. What I want to talk to you today about is something I ran into the other night. I got to contemplate, and I wanted to share with you, whether you're a bartender, bar manager, or just want to build a nice home bar yourself, is the importance of laying out a bar. If any of y'all follow me on Twitter, know the other night I had a little tiki bar. Hit a couple of tiki bars here in town. We were just checking out, see which one we like better or not. And one that we went to, it took a long time for drinks. And I got to watching that. It really wasn't the bartender's fault, even though this place is fairly new and you can still see they're trying to, kind of learn their way around. But I noticed it was the way the place was laid out. It was a real long bar, and they had a lot of patron area in the middle, but they had the wells on the two extreme ends. And they had 4 bartenders on, but only 2 wells. So you had 2 bartenders working at a well. And if you've ever been a bartender, you know that just really slows things down to have two people in a little well. And I noticed in this place being a tiki bar, they have a lot of specialty drinks, a lot of ingredients. And so you'd think you'd have everything lined up, but I know several times you had to go back into the middle to get things. And it's just a real inefficient workflow. And if you've ever bartended, or if you're in the business right now, you know that again, you're wanting to pump the drinks out as fast as you can, and workflow or design of that bar area is crucial. If you happen to even be a manager, if you're thinking about owning a bar, I encourage you to kind of think out your space, or even if you're doing it at home. As a bartender, you want everything kind of within arm's reach. You don't want to have to be walking around getting things. So lay out your space very efficiently. And more importantly, you should be thinking about that when you create a menu. One of the things we do at my place of work is a lot of times in the rails we'll have, if you have a drink with 3 liqueurs, you'll have those 3 together. And then in your next specialty drink, if you have 2 spirits, you'll have those together. And if you can lay out your area like that, you'll find it just really increases the speed of service. And again, even in a home bar, think about if you're having a tailgating party, New Year's Eve party, and you're going to have folks over. What do they normally drink? Probably not a lot of Galliano or strange liqueurs. So keep those off to the side. Keep your Jack and your vodka and your stuff. And make sure you have glasses, ice, whatever mixes all together. I just thought about that the other night watching that, and it kind of pained me to see the troubles a poorly laid out bar and a poorly workflow space can really hurt or make a night behind a bar pretty tough. And if you're in the business, just think about that, especially if you're in management or owning a bar. Think your bar out at the same time you're thinking your menu out. That will definitely help your workspace and get drinks out quicker. Well, I hope you liked the video, and as always, if you did, please subscribe, and also like or share the video too. And if you have any questions or comments, feel free to leave them, or you can always contact me on the Twitter page. Well, until next time, bottoms up.